Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, I don't really have a topic, I don't have a title. We're just going to let Spirit deliver you the message that you need to hear in this time regarding any topic that you need to know about. So I think this is going to be an interesting reading. As always, we do have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps, which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. My beautiful pile number 1, if you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your message for today. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 1. You have the card with the book, and you also have the purple bow for today. So welcome to your reading, pile number 1. This is going to be your message about any topic, really anything that Spirit would like to deliver to you. So now let's get into your message, pile number 1. Again, I don't have a title for today. I don't really have a topic in mind. Just anything that Spirit would like to talk to you about. So what is the message for those who felt drawn to pile 1, Spirit? What is something that you would like to talk to them about? You would like to give them guidance on right now? 3, okay. I do see the 3 of Pentacles here. The first thing that I'm hearing for you is do not lose hope, pile number 1. Okay? You have the 5 of Cups here, and I feel like something really good is in store for you. Yes, okay, these star. Wow. Oh my God, there's so much potential for you in a situation here. Let's see. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Page of Swords. So pile number 1, I'm hearing specifically for you is don't stop grieving over the fallen opportunities in your past, because something so much better is in store for you. This is such a message of like, I feel like what you need to hear today is a closed door. It's not a fallen opportunity, it's just a redirection towards something better. And especially with the book here that's on your card, I feel like Spirit is talking about your life journey in general, right? There is something about your destiny here. There's something about your purpose, about your alignment also with your purpose, that I feel like it's going to be an important topic for you today. And I feel like Spirit wants to talk to you about how certain opportunities that have fallen for you through in the past, they were just a redirection and a guidance towards your alignment, towards your purpose. And I feel like this is going to be a time of your life where a lot of you kind of start to look more ahead. I feel like you're ready to stop focusing on what didn't work out in the past and start focusing on what are the possibilities ahead of you. Right? It's like you're having this turnaround moment where you're ready to close that old chapter for good. And I feel like you're ready to see what's in store for you next. Because a lot of you could have been maybe still like hanging on to the old and like, why didn't this work out? I really wanted this. Why didn't this work out? You know, you could have had a lot of situations like that in the past, or a couple that really meant to you. But I sincerely get this message from your reading of like nothing was lost. And even like certain opportunities that are destined for us, we may experience rejection from them like initially. Like we may be faced with a rejection, and then years later on, they come up in our life, maybe in a slightly different way. Maybe it's the same situation, but in a different time. Right? And I feel like Spirit wants to talk to you today about how you've not missed out on anything. You literally haven't missed out on any opportunity that was meant for you. Even if that opportunity didn't happen for you in the past, it doesn't mean that it's not destined for you. It's just maybe going to happen later on. And it's going to find you in a time when you feel more ready, when you have more to offer for it. Right? We do have the Hierophant here, which a lot of times I see as divine guidance, as source working through you, working through your journey and what it has to offer for you, right? And I feel like this is a time when you are stepping into new energy. I feel you have the Page of Swords here. It's saying, it's like you're coming out of the tunnel. You know, it's such an energy if you're coming out of the tunnel, and I feel like something new is going to start to emerge for you in this time of your life. A lot of you are going to start to feel this new energy coming in. And this could be also like this new sense of hope of you being presented with a new opportunity. And it's going to work this time because I feel something in you is also ready. You have the Star here. So this is about your destiny. It's about your purpose. I feel like a lot of you are ready to start fulfilling an aspect of your purpose, and you will be presented with an opportunity when it comes to this in this present moment that is divine timing for it. You know, this could be an opportunity even returning from the past. It could be an opportunity that you were rejected from, or a lot of you, it could be a completely new opportunity that is coming after a period of getting rejected. But just, I feel you need to hear that you haven't missed out on anything. That's really coming through in your reading strongly today. Let's see what else, pile number 1. What is your message you need to hear? I feel like the topic for you today is like your story, your destiny, also the opportunities that haven't happened and that will happen for you. I feel like Spirit wants to talk to you about this today. And I feel like it wants to talk to you about what's also next for you, like what's in store for you. Okay, so let's see, we have the Sun card. So you're gonna experience such a moment of like things finally getting better, maybe after a period where things didn't feel that way, because you know, you do have the 5 of Cups here, and I feel like a lot of you maybe have been through this period of your life where you kind of felt like either nothing was happening or maybe a lot of opportunities just kept falling through for you. But there always comes a point, like with the 5 of Cups, where it just starts to look up. And you have the Sun, and I feel like this is finding you in a time when things start to look up for you, especially regarding opportunities, like especially regarding maybe even partnerships for some of you, or collaborations. And we have the 2 of Cups. So I feel like there is a divine opportunity coming in for you, pile number 2, and that's something that you need to hear. This is something that is ready to start unfolding for your journey. If certain partnerships fell through for you in the past, or you were just faced with certain rejections, again, I feel like this was just a redirection towards the right person. And, you know, sometimes something can seem like the perfect thing for us, and it can seem like the perfect opportunity for us, but we don't really know until we experience it. So I do feel like you were saved from a lot of things. That's something that Spirit is channeling. It's like you were saved from a lot of things. And something that's coming through, it's like the grief of you not having it would be much easier for you to handle than the loss that would come with you having it in some aspect, right? I feel like it was much easier for you to just straight up get rejected before you go further into it, get more attached to it, and then, you know, something happening. Because I feel like you were just really being divinely protected, pile number 1, from certain opportunities, from maybe certain people even. This could be even people who initially seem really good to work with, but then you don't really know how they are. You don't really know their true intentions until certain things unfold. And I feel like a lot of you have been really protected, actually. You were really saved here from these opportunities, maybe even these people from your past. So you're being aligned to a right person. That's something that I feel here, or a right opportunity. This could be even a person with an opportunity for you, but something that I see in their energy is that they have pure intentions, that they're destined, they're meant for you. They're meant to be here on your journey right now. A lot of you could be stepping into, I feel like, a partnership or like a collaboration here soon with a person, with a destined person. This person is being sent by Spirit for you. So let's get some more cards. Pile number 1. What is the message you need to hear today? We have 898. Stand in your power to embrace your true potential with confidence. Wow. I feel like you guys are really having like this moment of rising. Do you feel like this way? Like, have a lot of you been feeling like you're starting to feel more powerful than the rejection? You're starting to feel more powerful than the opportunities that fell through, and something in you is like also gaining confidence, you know, is with the star being here, I definitely feel like a lot of you are starting to acknowledge also how talented you are and how much potential you have. And you're starting to feel more confident in what you have to offer. Because I feel like a certain aspect of you just also wasn't ready for this opportunity prior, because you can't go into this feeling insecure. I feel like you going into this opportunity will require for you to have like full belief in yourself, because how are you going to do something if you don't believe that you can do it? Or like, you know, like the body and the mind are so powerful. If you feel like you can do something, you will be able to do it. And I just feel like an aspect of you in the past was maybe present with certain opportunities, and that these could be very meaningful opportunities, but you maybe couldn't fulfill them. You know, maybe you couldn't be the person to carry them out. And that's okay, right? Sometimes we kind of get opportunities and I know that we want them, but maybe we're just not ready for them yet. And maybe it's just easier on us to get rejected, then go work on ourselves, and then come back later when we are more ready, when we feel more confident in ourselves, when we feel like we can take upon the job, right? But you're restarting. I feel like you're restarting it, but in a different way. It's not in the way of like you're starting from zero, but you're restarting within your energy, within the way that you see and view yourself. It's like you're starting to have a completely different perception and perspective of yourself and your abilities. What else, pile number 1? What is your guidance, your message for today? Subconscious mind, good or bad, deep down, you know the truth, listen and trust. So here's the thing though, also, right? Especially like, I know for me, like every single time I've been rejected from something, like deep down, I always had like this voice of like, it's okay, it's not meant for us, or it's just not the right time. And instead of like me acknowledging that, I would be like, no, like this had to happen, and I would just build so much tension and conflict within myself for no reason. And this is something that maybe you've also been experiencing. Like I'm getting that kind of energy from you of like, the moment we get rejected from something, there always is like this inner voice that we feel of like, it's okay. Like it's okay. Like it's literally gonna be fine. Like either something better is in store for us, or just this wasn't the time, or just this wasn't it, you know. And it's powerful, I feel, to just accept that and move on, instead of dwelling so much in the grief of why something didn't happen and starting to pick at yourself. Because this is something that can happen as well. You know, it's like stand in your power, embrace your potential with confidence. It's that sometimes we get rejected, we start to feel, what is wrong with us? So we literally find every little thing to nitpick about ourselves. And that is not healthy at all. I feel like this is something that maybe you also experienced. But Spirit is saying it's like, it's fine. You know, like deep down, you know that back then it just wasn't the right time, or maybe the opportunity wasn't right. It's like, despite you wanting it so much, something within you could have kept saying like, it's okay. Like maybe this is just not the right time. This is maybe just not the right person. Maybe this just wasn't the right opportunity. Like I know there's something so much better in store for me. And it's so healthy to take that and run with that kind of mindset, instead of dwelling in the fact of why something didn't happen and trying to figure out why something didn't happen. Here's the thing, you're never gonna know. You're always gonna just be speculating. You're always just going to be guessing, and you could be guessing totally wrong, and you can build up so much conflict within yourself that it affects your self-esteem for years, right? I feel like a lot of you are starting to accept that certain opportunities maybe just weren't for you, or weren't in the right time for you. And deep down, you know the truth. So trust also that voice that's saying that maybe later on was the time. And something is turning around now. Like I feel like you could be experiencing this moment of those opportunities returning back, or new and better opportunities coming in that confirm that feeling for you. So let's get your final card, pile number 1. Control. Link your own constellation and take control. I feel like a lot of you are starting to take more control also of like your feelings, take more control of your mind, your thoughts, your subconscious mind, right? I feel like a lot of you are starting to maybe even understand how powerful your subconscious mind is and how much what you tell yourself about yourself is important to you and everything else in life. So a lot of you are starting to, I feel, really not feel like such a victim anymore to rejection, and you're starting to take control of that energy and start to work it in your favor. This is something that you might be like going through right now. So pile number 1, I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading and your message for today that is meant to find you, that you're meant to hear and receive. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 2. Have the beautiful blue butterfly, and you also feel drawn to the white star. So welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Now let's get into your message for today, pile number 2, and let's see what is the guidance coming through from Spirit, the message that you need to hear and receive. Again, I don't have a title for today, so let's just see what Spirit wants to talk to you about and the message behind that. I'm going to start with your tarot cards. And for pile number 2, Spirit, can please get the guidance, the message. What would you like to talk to them about? Oh, wow, okay. Ace of Cups. So let's see, we have the Queen of Wands here. We also have the Ace of Cups. Look at that turtle emerging from the shell. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So pile number 2, I am seeing an overflow of money here. I feel like a lot of you have been manifesting an overflow of abundance, an overflow of money. I'm hearing something specifically about $10,000 a month. I don't know if that's something that you have been manifesting, you have been wanting to attract. I also see the Page of Swords here peeking out, which a lot of times, like, I feel it in your card as like maybe this is something you have been scripting or writing. I feel like Spirit wants to talk to you about the wealth that you have been manifesting in your life, and know that there is an overflow of abundance coming in for you. I feel like you guys have just aligned yourself towards an overflow of money, because like a lot of times with the Ace of Cups, we see it as like this energy of overflowing, and I just see a lot of money starting to pour towards you. I feel like you're attracting a lot of money right now, especially a lot of you could be attracting money through social media, or you could be attracting money through, in some aspect, being yourself, maybe through your appearance, maybe through your words, through your writing, through maybe being again on social media, or being in the spotlight in some kind of aspect. I feel like when it comes to money, you're starting to really fulfill a soul mission here. There's something about you starting to make money authentically. So this really feels like something that you're manifesting through your energy. I feel like Spirit wants to tell you right now that your alignment towards wealth is here. And again, a lot of you could be like, this could be happening because you're starting to gain like social media presence is what I'm hearing, or you could be becoming like famous or something like that. I do see a lot of times with the Queen of Wands, it's like, to me, it's this energy of like an influencer or like a musician or like an artist or something like that. This is maybe where your money is going to start to come in. But the 10 of Pentacles is like, this is like big money, you know, it's like, again, an overflow of money. This could be the most money you've ever started to make, but just know that you're attracting a lot of wealth right now. So let's clarify this message. I think I have the deck upside down. Yes, okay. For pile number 2, Spirit, what more would you like to tell them about this? What is the message that you have for pile number 2? Wow, the 9 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you're attracting a lot of money right now. And this is like, wow, the Emperor beneath that as well. Yeah, this is definitely such a big sign of money coming your way. Not only are you attracting money, but this is like lifestyle. You know, like this is not $1,000 more this month. This is like a lifestyle, like a really wealthy, luxurious lifestyle that you guys are stepping into. I feel like this spell could be becoming like a celebrity. if that's something that resonates with you, I feel like there might be a group of you here that might resonate with that message, but I feel like you could be very well becoming like a celebrity. So let's see, you guys also have the Eight of Wands. Wow, okay. Yes, Eight of Wands is so relevant of like virality and things picking up for you. So I feel like this spell might be, a lot of you might be on social media, or you might be dealing with like a creative field of some kind. We also have the Six of Cups. This could have been your childhood dream. We also have the Ten of Wands. Oh my God, this is going to be so worth it. Wow. Knight of Pentacles. So pile number 2, I feel like you have been on this long road of achieving this, okay? Ten of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. I feel like slowly but surely you have been, you know, finding your way into this. And I feel like there could have been like this long period of your life where you've been just focused on doing the work and being responsible about it, being very dedicated about it, even if it meant that you had to do everything alone. Like you could be doing like this one-man show here of like you are everything. You are, I don't know, the business owner and the customer service person and the marketing person. Like I feel like you have been playing multiple roles when it comes to this journey, and slowly but surely I feel like you have been just very diligent with this. I don't feel like you have been rushing or trying to make things happen quickly. It's definitely has been like this slow journey and slow progress, but I'm happy to tell you that you're finally making it happen. You're finally, I feel, being able to kind of have your first initial breakthrough, and I feel like this is something that's nearing by you in this time. It's also going to result into a lot of financial wealth for you. So the Eight of Wands will come up when things start to pick up for you. This is like that energy of virality, things starting to happen quickly. I'm seeing like a lot of rapid growth for you, a lot of like also manifestations materializing for you. And the thing is, like, it's going to be such a contrast to your energy prior, where you could have felt this very slow but steady growth maybe in your career, this very slow but steady growth maybe in finances, or just like your journey, I feel like, has been feeling kind of, I wouldn't say, it's not stagnant, it's just like it's slow but steady, you know, and you're reaching this point where it's going to start to blow up. I feel like that's something that Spirit wants to tell you. It's like you're reaching this point where things are rapidly going to take a different turn for you, and you're going to start to see overflow. Because you have the Ace of Cups here, it's a sign of overflow. It's a sign of things starting to overflow, especially when it comes to progress. And I feel like the money that's going to come your way is going to be a byproduct of your progress. It's going to be maybe a byproduct of your virality, of your, you know, your presence starting to be more noticed, of the rapid growth that you're going to start to see in your life. And you have the Six of Cups here. This could have been something that you have been wanting to achieve since you were a child. Like this could have to do with your childhood dream. This could be a moment that you've always seen yourself like being in this kind of position, like since you were a child. It's like, yes, like this is what I saw myself doing one day. This is exactly where I saw myself being one day. So I feel like this is something that you have been manifesting even since you were a child, whether you're aware of this or not, but it has been there, I feel, in your consciousness, in your mind for a long time. So let's see what else, pile number 2. What is your message? We have 898. Stand in your power to embrace your true potential with confidence. I feel like this is where you need to like really believe in yourself, like the most you've ever believed in. Really stand up for yourself right now. Stand up for your talent. Stand up for your uniqueness and the way that you portray art, the way that you portray yourself as well. Like I feel like this will, it's like you are the brand. I feel like this spell is like you are the brand, or what you're doing is the brand. It feels very authentic. It feels very connected to you. And I really feel like you didn't take the shortcut, pile number 2. A lot of you have been working on creating something authentic. You have been working on creating something unique, something that's really going to set you apart from the rest of the world, from the rest of the community, or the rest of the people around you. I feel like the reason why it has been taking so long for you is because you decided that you're not going to, I feel, follow the trends Instead, I see you have this very, like, you have this rule-breaking energy where following rules really isn't for you. I feel like that's something that you don't resonate with, pile number 2, at all. You could be a Sagittarius. I'm sensing a lot of Sagittarius energy here. But I feel like you're somebody who always goes against the rules, and they always end up having what they want. And that's what I feel like what makes you so special. And that's what I feel like separates a lot of people, especially nowadays, from the rest. It's like, if you want to be like something unique, if you want to be one of a kind, they usually tend to do everything against the rules and how it should be done, and they still make it bigger than everything else, right? I feel like this is something that's in your energy where it's like you're not really following the rules, you're not really doing it as it's supposed to be done. Maybe you don't have the proper, I don't know, equipment or the proper like circumstances, whatever. That doesn't matter to you. You're still doing it somehow. And that's what's going to make it so powerful for you, is that you are doing it despite not being in the position to be able to do it, despite not being in the circumstances that are favorable. Yet you still have this inner confidence that you can do anything and it works for you. And that's what it's going to make it so special. That's what's going to make it so unique. Let's see what else, pile number 2. Okay, we have here a call to share your voice and speak your truth with the blue whale. Yes. Okay, I feel like I was so on point that this is like my celebrity pile. This is my fame pile, my people who are going to be future celebrities, stars, singers, actors, maybe voice actors even, you know, writers. You're being called to share your voice and speak your truth. Notice how it says like speak your truth and not somebody else's. Especially with the turtle coming out of the shell, it's such a symbol to me of you are ready to come into the spotlight. Spirit wants to say that your time of being in the spotlight is approaching, and in fact this is where you're going to find your abundance. And I feel like Spirit wants to tell you that your wealth will come through your voice. Your wealth will come through your speaking, your writing, your presence. This is your career path. I feel like this is your journey to your career. Maybe this is something you have been doing for a long time. Is using your voice to portray a message, and this is how you're going to become very wealthy. Whether this wealth is something that you are manifesting or not, it's still going to come to you, because it's just going to be a natural byproduct of what you're offering to the world. Let's get your final card for today, pile number 2. What is the last message from Spirit for you right now? We have love to the moon and back. I feel like Spirit wants to send you a lot of love. Love for what you're doing, because I feel like a lot of you, you're spreading a lot of light into the world. You're spreading a lot of love. Outer space. Take the time to heal, grow, and expand. I feel like also like the last message for you right now is to focus on yourself in this time. You know, whenever we're being called to take the time to heal, to take the time to grow and to expand, to me, this is a message like give everything to yourself right now. Especially with the Queen of Wands, although a lot of times it can come up as like this self-obsessed energy, or maybe even, I don't want to say narcissistic, because that's maybe too far, but I feel like this is a time of your life where you are kind of being called to get obsessed with yourself. Of course, in a positive way and in a healthy way, and in a way where you feed yourself. You give everything to yourself. There will be a time and place when you will have more than enough to offer to also other people, but I feel this is a time of your life where you should really feed yourself. You should really focus on yourself and give everything to yourself. Love yourself to the moon and back. Give yourself all the love that you need, all of the appreciation that you need in this time. You should be your own focus, your own priority right now, and especially your career, because I really feel you're being called to step up and start sharing your voice, be more proactive in this area of your life. If you have been seeking wealth, this is how it's going to come to you. This is your this is where a lot of you might make your millions. This is where a lot of you might make your, like, your wealth, your money that will last, even legacies, is through your voice. This is where you should be looking into. This is what you should be pursuing. And again, only take this message if it resonates, but that's what I'm seeing here. And right now on the phone, I'm seeing the number 1717. So that is literally like it's 17, it was 17:7 or 17:11. So that is definitely a confirmation that you have the star potential. And I feel like Spirit wants to remind you of that. So keep that in mind and share your voice out there. I feel like it's ready to be heard, pile number 2. So that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading and your message for today that is meant to find you in this time. So pile number 3 for your card today. You guys feel drawn to card number 3. And you also have the blue ladybug charm for today. So welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Now let's get into your reading for today, pile number 3, and let's see what is the message that Spirit would like to deliver to you today, and what do you need to hear about. Again, I don't have a topic for today. I don't have a title. So this is going to be about really anything that you need to hear right now. So I'm going to start with your tarot cards. And let's see what is the topic for you today. What is Spirit wanting to communicate to you about it? Can we please get guidance for those who fell down to pile 3, Spirit? What message do you want to deliver to those who fell down to pile 3? Oh, wow. We have the Lovers. We have the Hermit. Oh, my God. Okay. So let me see. Opportunity. Ooh. I feel like there is new opportunity in love for this pile. I feel like this pile might attract a lot of single people because we do have the Hermit here. And I feel like love is going to be the topic for you today. If you guys are currently in a relationship and you're like happy in this relationship, this can symbolize opportunity for marriage. It can symbolize opportunity for maybe engagement and taking things to the next level. But I feel like most of you who will feel drawn to this pile will be single and maybe looking for an opportunity in love. And Spirit wants to bring out that there is going to be a divine union. You guys need to know that you're being connected with your soulmate. So there is an opportunity for you to meet your soulmate here, especially if this is something that you have been looking forward to, or you have been maybe seeking. A lot of times the Hermit can put us in this energy of seeking, but the thing with the Hermit is that this isolation helps us become the person who will attract the love of our life. This Hermit isolation, this Hermit period, helps us understand ourselves better and understand what we're looking for. Especially I feel like when it comes to relationships, we shouldn't be afraid to be alone for a period of our life. We shouldn't be afraid to maybe spend a couple of months, even years for some people, in order to understand what it is that we're really truly looking for from a partner, right? And I feel like this is something that's coming through in your message, pile number 3, is that there is a soulmate opportunity that's coming in your life. And for a lot of you, it's going to take you out of the spirit of being single for so long, because that is the main energy that I'm feeling for this collective. It's like I feel most of you here will be either single, you maybe have been single for a very long time, maybe single your entire life, or you just didn't have the most successful relationships in the past. But again, if that doesn't resonate with you, then I feel like there could be an opportunity for you to step into marriage or engagement with the love of your life. If you currently feel like you're in contact with your soulmate, this could be maybe like your life story before that. Like maybe before you met them, you could have felt very single for a long time, or like you were maybe on this journey of discovering yourself before you met your person. So see how this message resonates. Again, it's a general reading, but I definitely feel like a lot of people who will be drawn here are meeting their soulmate. They're in alignment with your soulmate. So this is interesting. I don't really usually get love messages, but I guess the time for this is now for you guys. So let's see something else Spirit, what would you like to say to those who felt drawn to pile number 3 regarding their message for today? Is there anything else for them? Okay, let's see. So we have here the 2 of Swords. And we also have, wow, the 10 of Cups. This is such a beautiful card. You know, the 10 of Cups, it's like, it's your happily ever after. I definitely see a collective here who might be getting married soon. And a collective who will need to decide, I feel. There is a decision you're going to make here, and you're going to make the right decision regarding a person. The 2 of Swords can come up when you are about to be like asked to say yes or no, right? So a lot of you, this could be literally like you're going to be asked soon whether you're going to get engaged, whether you're going to get married, or whether you're going to step into a relationship, you know? Something about your relationship status is changing, I feel, for you, pile number 3. Is very soon going to change. And a lot of you are going to make the correct decision when it comes to a person in your life. When it comes to choosing the right opportunity regarding love. Because with the 2 of Swords here, I feel like deep down you know the right answer. Deep down you know what is the right choice for you. And you can trust yourself to make the right decision, especially if this is coming, especially like I feel like if a lot of you have been single for a while and you're kind of hesitating to step into a relationship, you're going to make the right choice. And if some of you are stepping into something more serious, because marriage is big commitment, right? Engagement is very big commitment. You're literally saying, yes, I will spend the rest of my life with you. You're going to make the right decision. The right opportunity is coming to you. And the 10 of Cups is resemblance of a happy family. The 10 of Cups is resemblance of love that lasts forever. It's like, you know, then they went on to live happily ever after. To me, that is the 10 of Cups. And I just want you to know that you're currently attracting the love of your life. You're attracting the person who you will spend the rest of your life with for eternity. That's something that I'm getting here. So let's see what else, pile number 3. What is the guidance for you right now? We have, oh my god, this one came out in every pile today. This is crazy. This card came out in every single pile today. Stand in your power to embrace your true potential with confidence. So I really feel like a lot of you, you know, whether you've been in a relationship or not, I feel like you've had this period of introspection, because you can go also like through the Hermit while you're in a relationship. The Hermit is just like this inner discovery journey. That's how I see it. And it really helps you to just connect more with yourself. And when you find harmony in yourself, everything around you becomes harmonious. Every relationship that you have, every encounter, every opportunity is in alignment with you, is in harmony with you. And I feel like this is something that you're experiencing. You've had a lot of like inner healing, inner transformation, and you're coming out of this much stronger. I feel like a lot of you, you're also ready for love. You know, if maybe you felt betrayed by your love situations in the past, I feel like you're able to heal from that, and now you're ready for serious commitment. A lot of you, I feel like you are kind of stepping in this energy of like, you just want something serious in your love life. Like you want something long-term. You want something, you want to meet your person. You want to find the right opportunity. You want your soulmate to come. And I feel something about you in this time is just ready for long-term commitment. Is ready to find your person or be with your person and be happy with them forever. And you're starting to feel more comfortable maybe with the idea of this. You're starting to feel maybe more confident in the idea of this as well. It all comes from a lot of like having inner belief, inner strength, because you're really starting to embrace your true like self here. You're starting to embrace your inner beauty, how powerful you are, and your confidence is starting to make you very attractive. You do have the Mirror here. So I do feel like a lot of you, you're kind of having like this glow up energy. And to me, glow up always comes, like it always starts from within and then it portrays out. Especially with the Hermit again, like I feel like a lot of you have had like this inner glow up. It's also affecting your appearance, pile number 3. Like you're starting to become very attractive. You're starting to get your spark back. You're starting to get that like factor in you that just makes everyone's heads turn towards you. Your confidence is going to bring you a lot of opportunities in love. Your confidence is also going to, because I feel like something about your standards have really elevated. And hence you're going to attract better opportunities in love. So I feel like this inner growth that you've experienced is definitely going to pay off, and it's going to translate in your life as you're attracting better opportunities in love, better people towards you, who have better intentions, who have the same values as you as well. Like I feel like that's so important, is that you're going to be able to meet someone who has the same values as you, who has the same perspective as you, and you feel like you're on the same page when it comes to a lot of things, right? And in relationships, like it's okay to have differences with a person. I feel like that also something that makes the relationship like unique and different. But at the core values, I feel like it's important to be the same. You know, like you kind of have like when it comes to certain aspects of your life, maybe when it comes to family, right? When it comes to place of living, or those like important things, the core values of the relationship do need to be very similar, I feel, in order for there to be a lot of harmony and a lot of like alignment. And I feel like you're being aligned with somebody who has the same core values as you. So let's see what else, pile number 3. What is your guidance for today? What is your message? We have the universe is calling you to take action into your spiritual realignment. Okay. The moon bath. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you, there is this spiritual realignment, right? I feel like that's really relevant to the Hermit. You also have the subconscious mind. So a lot of you have been maybe doing a lot of like rewiring of your subconscious mind. Maybe this is something that you're starting to do, but I feel like your perspective about love has changed a lot. Your thoughts about love has changed a lot. Your thoughts about yourself. We have the moon bath, which is very well known for like cleansing, clearing out your energy. And I feel a lot of you, you're just restored. You could be coming out of this energy. That's something that I'm feeling here, that you've been through this process already, and you're coming out much stronger. You're coming out clear. Your energy feels very like pure. It feels very attractive in this time. I feel like a lot of you have done a lot of healing, a lot of cleansing here, and you're going to attract pure love. That's something that Spirit is channeling. Like you're going to attract somebody with pure intentions, with pure love. You're pure, you're attracting pure love. This is so beautiful. It's so also strange because I don't usually get readings like this, but I guess there is, you know, I trust that these readings will find the right people. And I feel like maybe you're just there. You know, you're ready to begin with your love life, or you're ready to take it to the next level. So let's get your final card, pile number 3. What is your last guidance for today? We have expand. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. Yeah, you see, I feel like you have been through this period of like expansion, of growth. And maybe it has been feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but it was necessary for you to also like realize who you really are, for you to grow, for you to expand. And after this period of expansion that you have been in, you're coming out glowed up. You know, you're coming out as a very beautiful, healed person who is in harmony with themselves, who is in harmony with everything, with the universe. And you will attract, think about it, if you're in harmony, of course you're going to attract people who are also in harmony, people who are also in alignment with you right now. So pile number 3, I really feel like you've had your time to grow, your time to heal. And what is coming in next for you is just love. It's your soulmate. is your family, is your tribe, is your commitment, your forever person. So pile number 3, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.